13 years in the past. Mitsuru Kushimoto plunged himself into a coma, sealing his fate alongside Kuwana's. Ridden by guilt, Kuwana sets off on a path of vengeance, and the bullies he dragged with him are shackled to the shadows. However, Yoko Sao's murder serves as a deadly wake-up call to what he's done.
Hey. What are you doing?
Getting your identification on record, so you won't be a threat to us anymore.
What?
And I think you owe us after everything you've done. Expect me to come collect one of these days. Your carriage awaits, Mamiya-san.
Don't tell me we're going back to that dingy arcade.
We sure are. But try not to hold a grudge. It wasn't us who abandoned you. Higashi, you already called Sari-san and the gang, right?
Yeah. I let them know what's up. They said they'll head over.
Did Shirosaki-sensei say anything?
Well, she was...
Sounding a little smug there, Higashi-san. Taking credit for the detective.
Whatever, man. Kuwana got away. Still, the task in front of us is finishing. With Mamiya-san's help, of course.
Finally, I'm ready to get some answers. Well, we still got time till Shirosaki-sensei gets here.
Huh?
Sure. I'll call you once everyone's here.
Yeah.
By the way, Higashi, is anything unusual?
Yeah, about that. Soma and Akutsu are out and they can pay for...
Make 'em pay?
That's not the Yakuza.
Isn't that exact...
Doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Besides, what's the matter if I...
Whatever you say.
Why is this?
Hey, Yagami-san, it's Sugiura.
Hey,
Shirosaki Sensei and the others just got to Charles. They're getting ready to grill Mamiya.
got it.
Thanks.
Come on. Let's go.
And stay down. Really, guys? And stay down. What a waste.
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。
いらっしゃいませ。
It's pretty tasty. Thanks.
ありがとうございました。
And stay down. What a waste. Really, guys? I just always...
Let's go.
What a waste. You...
What? Am I in?
Of course.
I figured.
Why are all these people here?
We've been waiting for you, Yagami-san. Mamiya-san is about to enlighten us on the truth behind the groping.
Good.
Oh, and I heard about Sawa-sensei.
Our condolences.
Looks like she got mixed up in all this while RK was chasing after Kawana. But we're still not sure why they chased him. To figure that out, we'll have to retrace Kawana's steps.
Exactly.
That said, let's start with harassment charges, Mamiya-san.
Fine. Let's get this over with.
Pout all you want.
Ihara's assault was designed to establish a false alibi for Mikoshiba's murder. So Kawana had you play the victim, and together you pulled one over on the
Can you confirm if this is all accurate so far, please?
Yeah.
The person who groped you on the train wasn't Ihara-san himself. It was his stand-in. And my understanding is that he had conspirators help him fabricate this event?
That's right.
What was Kawana doing at the time? Was he in Ijinsho or Tokyo?
Didn't you hear your lady friend? Ihara-san had a stand-in. And that stand-in was our sensei.
You mean Kawana posed as Ihara himself? So this Ihara was actually Kawana. Huh.
Sensei and Ihara-san have a pretty similar build. Not sure they...
But some spots don't look right, like his mouth. You sure that's right?
That part around his mouth is fake. He said he scanned Ihara-san's face and made it on a 3D printer.
Oh, huh.
You can print things in 3D now?
Well, it's a machine that takes a model's data from a computer, so if you were to scan a person's face onto a computer...
I don't know the details, but that's what Sensei used.
Something like this. See, with a 3D printer, a piece of a face is pretty easy to make.
What the hell?
I see. His eyes are hidden behind the sunglasses, and seams on his jaw are obscured.
It's incredible, I must say. With the prosecution assuming he's just another sexual predator.
This is no time to be impressed. In case you forgot, he had the defense.
Assuming Kawana was Ihara's double, there's still...
I'm of the same opinion.
Okay.
How about this then?
What's this? A map of the station?
We made a diagram of Shinjuku Station. Platform's packed with cameras, but take a closer look and you'll notice a small blind spot.
We've all been looking into it. So, let's say Ihara murdered Mikoshiba and faked his alibi at the station. If that was the case, then after Ihara had his stand-in do the deed, they would have swapped at this blunt spot. Sound about right?
Is I give up what you're looking for? You figured it out. You win. What more do you want?
Any thoughts after seeing this?
Stop it.
You're gonna look away? You aided and abetted by playing the victim, didn't you?
I mean, yes.
Who put this video up on the internet?
Sensei did. He said from the start that once Ihara-san got his guilty verdict, he'd upload it to the internet.
So,
Now, his son, and that's the real... How the...
so
I guess
yeah, nobody...
I can't.
Yeah.
Sense...
How about this then?
And this...
Before the incident, Ihara used...
Right, and it...
That's Hoshino-kun.
Happy to help, Yagami-san.
At the earliest, Mikoshiba... If Ihara killed Mikoshiba and Ijinsha, and frankly, Huh?
That Sensei afterward, that way.
So even the entry time through the ticket gate was you.
yeah. And on top of all...
Anything else?
This piece,
Is that-
the police examined the trace evidence on it. From the analysis, the same find.
That's right. If the stand but the evidence on Harasan's...
I take it there was a trick to this, too?
That's simple. Before I got on the train, I met with the... That's when I had him touch the undergarment. After that, all I had to do was go to the bathroom and put them on. What the police found on Ahara-san's hands was exactly what we wanted them to find. The courts really ate it up. It was hard not to laugh sometimes.
You're really starting to open up.
Yagami-san, you sure that's enough?
Yeah, I think we've got plenty. At the very least, we know that prosecution's...
The courts were being intentionally misled.
Are you saying you want a retrial?
I am. We'll reveal Ahara and Kuwana's plot.
That might be harder.
Why do you say that?
Well, as the client, doesn't matter what any lawyer tries to do.
And we'll talk to him tomorrow. First, we need to see how he...
Sounds good. Then let's meet at the...
will do.
So, we done for the night?
Sure are. Great job, everyone.
Yo.
Yeah?
I mean, she...
I would. Frankly, we don't have any proof of the murder she was talking about.
What, so this is all for nothing?
Nothing directly pointing to Mamiya, anyway. Aside from Mikoshiba, no other, which means all we can do is take her home, right?
Fine, forget it. What?
Come on, man, why the cold shoulder? Am I really that annoying?
You wouldn't be the guy I'd call to hang.
Wow. Straight for the jugular.
But if it's help you need, I'll be there. But only if you bow your head and ask.
I know for a fact. Thanks for the drink.
Dude, come on.
Really, guys? Stop. Pretty tasty. Thanks. What a waste. Really, guys?
So, you're recommending an appeal? I have that right? Did some new evidence?
Yui Mamiya told us some things. Like you wanted the sexual battery conviction, right?
Well,
Your goal was to avenge your son and humiliate the law in a
I have
grand...
no idea what you're talking about.
Ahara-san, we have a much better grasp of the situation than you think.
And what exactly have you grabbed?
Like Yagami-san just said, you're innocent. As far as the harassment goes. As your lawyer, I'll file for an appeal. And we'll make sure the world knows it.
Thanks, but no. I'm scum of the earth. A pervert. The prosecution and the judge made that very clear in the verdict.
On the day of the crime, October 7th, at around 6:30 a.m.
Baloney.
Except
was
that you weren't.
Oh?
You wanted to give the man who pushed your son to suicide the beating of a lifetime. And you'd miss out on that opportunity if you were at home, which is why you were in Ijincho instead. Isn't that right? You and Kawana's former students staked out me. Then you dragged your prey into a car and brought him to an abandoned building in Ijincho. Every bone on Mikoshiba's fingers was broken. Remembering how he pushed Toshiro-kun to his death, it's no wonder you'd go that far. You tortured Mikoshiba without a shred of remorse. You inflicted no small amount of pain and terror. There's no way you weren't there. And I'd put my money on.
And then...
You need the whole play-by-play? Even though you already know it?
Oh, not at all. I'm just fascinated by this outrageous...
As for what you did next after beating Mikoshiba,
It's quite a home video.
without leaving anything on Mikoshiba's body that could be traced back to you, you slit his throat. Estimated time of death was around 7:30 a.m. on October 7th. You tossed the bloody coat and made your way to Ikebukuro Station, where Yui Mamiya was waiting.
Are you sure? I was at Ikebukuro by 7:30 a.m. Would have been impossible for me to kill Mikoshiba and Ijincho.
The person in the security camera footage in Ikebukuro was a double who imitated your likeness. The identity of him belonged to Jin Kawana, the handyman in Ijincho. Or maybe you know him by a different name. Former high school teacher Yu Kitakata. So which name did he give you?
I don't know who you're talking about.
With Kawana in view of the security camera, you met up with Yui Mamiya at Ikebukuro first. That's where you touched the undergarments she repaired. The police would later discover the trace evidence on your hands and pin the groping on you. Then you made your way to Shinjuku Station. After that, Mamiya and Kawana acted out the groping as they arrived at Shinjuku Station. Kawana jumped out of the train and Mamiya chased him. And then, in the smallest of blind spots in a station absolutely packed with cameras, you were waiting for Kawana, who looked just like you. With the two of you matching, you were able to swap places in that huge crowd without any... Kawana handed you the transit card used to pass the ticket gate. Just one piece of hard evidence that places you in Ikebukuro at 7:43 a.m. And right after the swap, Mamiya started calling for help. After that, well, we've all seen how the news reported it. You were caught in a public place with plenty of witnesses.
An active duty police officer arrested for sexual battery. The public, as a result, despite it being your first offense, you were actually tried and convicted. The consensus is that it was a...
Have some confidence in yourself. The prosecution, the judge, and a lawyer like you. I'm in no position to doubt you. And I've long accepted the ruling that there's nothing I can do but abide by the rule of law.
I know what you're trying to say. You carried out the justice that the courts wouldn't.
Everything my son went through was passed off like it never even... School, the teachers, and yes, the court.
That's when Kawana came in the picture, telling you Toshiro-kun had been bullied. But was it Kawana's words that suddenly made you want to kill Mikoshiba? Because all of his fingers were broken while he was still alive. Was that really all just your pent-up rage?
What do you have to say,
Did Toshiro-kun ever tell
My son never confided in
And how
me.
did you know there was bullying going on? Was Sawa-sensei the one who told you the truth? You had to have heard it from her.
Nearly hit the nail on the head.
Nearly?
After my trial, she confessed she knew about bullying. She had no idea she was being recorded.
What?
Kuwana-san let me listen to that recording where I learned Sawa-sensei. That was the proof of Toshiro's. After hearing Sawa-sensei's words, I found
Was there no other evidence of bullying?
nothing. He was bullied in middle school too. When I heard about it, I chewed him out.
I take it that was the wrong...
I'm sure he felt ashamed about it. And I should have listened. I should have told him I was proud of his bravery. But it's no matter. He went to a private...
And that's why...
If you say so.
So the first time
Yes, I was in uniform when he came to me too. He reassured me he had already taken care of multiple individuals, and that he'd urged other families to avenge the children they loved. He'd tell them that simply being branded a bully was...
If justice can be served at one's own discretion, if the law isn't fair to everyone, no one will obey it. The law is only able to help
Until to overlook those the law.
to render justice.
Some of the victims but even after it... Do you understand Kuwana-san being that the law...
No, you're not.
They don't change. Toshiro's even got to enroll someone like him. I'd die of old age. Toshiro's, tell me.
Yagami-san,
This is the first time you've...
You really did, Joe? I didn't expect...
I just got lucky. There was some dirt on Yui Mamiya that Kuwana could have used against her. If we hadn't found it, there's no way we would have gotten her to talk.
What are you talking about?
Sorry, but I'm under no obligation.
Ahara-san, you'll be sent to prison as...
Of course, the charges will be confirmed. They wouldn't be... I could scream, I killed Mikoshiba at the top of my lungs.
Are you saying you intend to admit to the murder after...
Everyone's seen the video of me killing Mikoshiba. It's obviously authentic. But the prosecution and the police are saying it's fake. Even if I do confess...
They wouldn't.
No, that's not beneath them. All you want is to humiliate the law, don't you?
It seemed to... The prosecution wanted to charge me for Mikoshiba's murder. And that would mean admitting to a massive blunder by the... It would be chaos. Despite knowing who murdered Mikoshiba, wouldn't that just be wonderful?
I hear you. And I even get why you'd feel pretty proud of accomplishing.
Do you?
But in this case, the guy's pretty much...
What tiger?
Someone's issuing orders to the thugs, and they've been closing in on your partner, Kuwana. Sawa-sensei got in their path. I'm sure you get the newspaper in here, right? Sawa-sensei was killed after the thugs broke into her home.
I'm aware she was killed. But this is the first I'm hearing of the reason why. And by thugs, you mean...
Yeah, but we don't know why they're going after Kuwana.
No way I'd know.
You think it could be because she got mixed up in your deadly little game?
Excuse me?
That's what getting away with murder really looks like. The more you perpetuate a lie, and then... Yeah, Kuwana killed others. That's what brought... And if Sawa-sensei ended up paying for that, then how can you begin to believe your vengeance is fair?
Because she gave false testimony.
She couldn't name Mikoshiba. What's more, she was... Now she's been killed. I'm gonna clear up what happened to Sawa.
How?
By going public with everything you and Kuwana did. The first step is to appeal the sexual battery.
You never groped Yui Mamiya. That's one crime. The court's verdict was incorrect. So please give us the chance to appeal. We can prove your innocence.
What on earth would I get out of that?
You get to humiliate the court again. Besides, what are you gonna do for the next half?
Fine.
Yes?
I have no intention of admitting to killing Mikoshiba and Kuwana.
We won't know till we try. Let's go, Sari-san. We better act fast.
Yes. Agreed.
Yagami-san. Sawa-sensei's death isn't, even if I have grabbed the tiger by the tail.
By that logic, you may as well admit that Mikoshiba... Listen to me. Everything about you, we're gonna expose all of it. That's the only thing left we can do for her.
I'm going to fill Genda-sensei.
Sure thing.
So then, Ihara admitted to killing Mikoshiba, did he?
Off the record, yeah. He also admitted Kawano...
Sounds like you were productive.
It's enough for us to move forward with the appeal, I'd say.
Again?
The sexual battery and Mikoshiba's murder. To clear Ahara of harassment, you'll need to prove he...
Ahara-san was captured on video.
And the prosecution claimed it's a fake.
They're only saying that to cover their asses.
In reality, the sexual battery evidence again, at the very least, we can claim Yui Ma...
You really think the courts will grant you...
Are you saying that's not...
I wouldn't go that far. So what chance do you have even if you... Without any decisive new evidence, you'll just... And what good'll it do other than damn...
To be honest with you,
What?
Saori-san,
Yes. As a matter of fact...
you have every right to be...
Listen, Sensei. Ahara and Kawano, have we not fallen right into your trap?
True.
So how can we worry about reputation when our duty...
I understand where...
And another thing. I didn't trust the person I was Ahara likely he probably took... And I won't stand for them.
What about you?
I know what you're really saying.
Attacking, and if she...
That's a val...
Excuse
Hey,
me.
why...
Am I wrong?
Yeah,
We should listen.
I see.
Yes. Mikoshiba, we need to... And the perfect...
So it's...
We pursue...
And if we drop Soma from Ark, which means whoever's... And I need to figure that's the only thing we can do for her now.
Well said.
Again, it
Looks like I got complete...
I apologize.
Get out there and...
Yeah.
Yep.
You heard him.
Hello?
Yagamishi, are you still in...
Yeah, why?
I'm afraid RK seems to be a map.
Are they now?
Yeah, I can't shake the feeling the...
You think so?
I see.
Things are settled.
Yeah, let's go.
And stay down. What a waste.
Yeah, let's go.
And stay down. Really, guys?
Yeah, let's go.
Great.
What a waste. And stay down. Why this all? What a waste. Really, guys?
Well, Kuwana-san, or rather Kita, but there's still some things. Like what? Like why does our
Yeah. Before they came to, but when they found out,
We can guess all we want, but they're strengthening their
the
numbers.
goons at the bottom rung aren't. Both Akutsu or Soma were
That's
around.
true.
Sitting around here won't get us any. I'm quick on my feet.
Yeah, don't say that, Yagamishi.
Hello?
It's Shirosaki. Do you have a minute, Yagami-san?
Yeah, what's up?
I was thinking back on our interview with Ihara-san, and something he said, and so I wanted to ask your opinion.
Which part felt?
The part about Kuwana approaching other bullying victims aside. Ihara-san also mentioned that most of...
Yeah, and?
Well, wasn't the first bully Kuwana killed his own, tormented by his bullies? That event was the catalyst for Kuwana's action.
Mitsuru Kusumoto's.
Yes, who is currently, but if she accepted, or there's no way she'd know, with her level of influence and power, which would explain how Argy's action...
And you think it's Reiko?
You don't think vice ministers can control criminal...
Yeah. Yeah, this is genius, Sari-san. This
Quite a
could...
compliment coming from...
Don't s- Starving. Pretty tasty, thanks.
ありがとうございました。
Yagami-san.
That was quick.
Well, the day's not over yet. She might be the one behind...
Really?
Yeah. Can you pull up the picture of her?
Okay. Take a look at this, Yagamishi. Reiko Kusumoto, it hasn't even been a full year.
Looks like she's still
Yeah,
got
there's
The ministry, vice minister is pretty...
pig time. In that case...
some kind of connection.
Fair enough, but our
Right. Still, no matter how then again, especially if
Well, the internet...
Maybe we should.
Would it really be that easy to get...
Mitsuru Kusumoto's still in it.
Yes?
If he's in a hospital...
I get ya.
That's what now?
Breaking news from the net.
And?
It's hitting the network news,
Wanted
too.
for the murder of private school teacher Yoko Sawa in her
Kanagawa
own
PD
apartment.
is conducting a
Why are
search.
they looking for Kuwana?
Shouldn't they be after Soma?
It's also surfaced that he's been using... The police are hopeful that their search will...
Yeah, I think so. On that note, I should have been in the... The police only seem to want Kuwana.
Ask
But
who?
why? Detect...
Been a while, hotshot.
Yeah, I guess it has. Hey, I'm curious. Do you have any...
I take it you saw the news. Kuwana was caught on camera near the crime scene. Plus, he knew the victim.
But I saw Soma holding an ice pick up to Sawas. Plus, there were RK footprints all over the sea.
Because the big boys with big balls, HQ.
So this is all just pressure from...
Why are you so bent out of shape? So stick your private
You
investigation
know, you sound pretty... I was thinking maybe we could... Abe-san?
on the phone, in person.
He hung up.
Yagamishi. I managed, despite all the interference.
What? Seriously?
He's on the main drag in China.
But...
It won't matter if I miss him because we sat here...
Yagami detective.
Let's go!
And stay down.
Yagami, why are you
Oh,
here?
hey, Nabe-san.
And you, Sakurai?
Oh,
I
right.
take it you didn't just happen to be in the...
Let's just say some friends of mine have a real keen sense of smell. Something...
Excuse me, pal.
The Sawa case. Why aren't you going after RK? Or are you and you just keep...
This isn't the place to talk about that. What the... Hey!
I get the feeling something's keeping you guys from doing your jobs. And I don't have to listen to
You
it.
want to say that again?
Sakurai, I gotta hit the can.
Huh?
Need to take a piss, Yagami? You're looking hydrated.
Yeah.
Then let's...
Damn. See ya.
Nice spot you brought me to. Very romantic. Do the cops really believe Kawana is responsible
We wouldn't be looking for him if we weren't serious.
to arrest Kawana?
His real name's Yu Kitakata. He's been using a fake. In my eyes, he was suspicious enough.
What about Soma? He should have been spotted on the nearby cameras too.
But he wasn't.
How's that...
Let me rephrase. There's no footage that had arcade.
What's that supposed to mean?
From the moment Mikoshiba's murder went down, the higher-ups have been busy. I had a handle on things when they were just competing with Tokyo PD over who. But after that murder footage came out, it really stirred shit up. So someone at the top is trying to keep detail under wraps.
You're saying the whole force is in...
Started with the footage surrounding Sao's apartment. Any footage that had the arcade guys tagged in it.
Erase the footage. Are you serious?
Yeah. You heard me. Kawana leaving her place is all that's left. Even the parts where you show up are long gone. Before and after, the only person that the cameras pin the crime on is Kawana himself.
Who would go so far to erase the footage? Who would do something like that?
It's time to let it go, Yagami. Mikoshiba's case and Sawa-sensei's case, they're closing the book. And to tie up the loose ends, and this is the shitty part, Kawana has to die in an accident.
What?
As soon as they track him down, they'll put him into custody and then blame it on negligence. They'll say he resisted arrest and died in the struggle, I guess. Someone clearly wants Kawana gone, and they have the power to do it.
Come on. Who could have that power?
Kawana is clearly a target of someone higher up. Even if he sees it coming, he won't be able to stop it. As far as I'm concerned, the case is closed. You wouldn't understand until you've been on the force. When the team you're playing for is rotten to the core, all you can do is look the other way. As for me, I'll stick to the cut and dry cases for a while. That's what'll keep me an honest cop.
That's bullshit! You'll shut the lid on the trash, ignore the smell of the rot coming from inside, and go on pretending it's justice?
And you call that being an honest cop?
Asshole. Did you forget that you were talking to a detective?
You never did answer the question, Ari-san. Who had the authority to erase the security cameras? Who wants Kawana dead so bad they do it inside?
Even if I told you, what the fuck could you do about it, detective? Smartass! Leave it alone, Yagami. It's for your own good.
Is that your call? Well, I think I'll be the judge of that.
You little piece of shit! I've had enough! You dead son of a bitch! Pissing me off! Pissing me off! I think it's time you cooled off! Have a drink!
Oh god, no.
Give up already!
Let's go.
They broke the lock and forced their way into Sawa-sensei's place. That's what Soma came. I'm sure she was terrified. When I found her, her eyes were still open. Yet the police are going after Kawana instead of... And the cops that were there know he isn't a suspect. But so it'll be my voice you hear instead of hers. And when they come to silence me... and if you have any idea who might be pulling the strings, I need you to tell me before it's too late. Is there anyone on the force who would want Kawana dead?
The moment we opened Sawa-sensei's case, the Kanagawa brass had a suspect file ready to go. They didn't point to your guy Soma. Hilarious, isn't it? We were the first to this...
Where'd the info about Kitakata come?
Not sure.
Public security? Why is public security in...
Seems they were interested in... You know how after the Tojo, well, public security, even if you catch these guys...
Wait, so they want...
RK goes down in one fell, strictly speaking from public security's point of view.
Unbelievable.
Not that they'd ever say, if you believe public...
What the hell?
Not that I'm aware of. No priors, no census registry, not even a damn probe.
What?
The man known as Kazuki Soma doesn't exist, basically. They had plenty of files on Kawana to send. They're the ones who made him a prime suspect.
That doesn't make any sense.
Look, Kawana's a scapegoat for RK. As far as they're concerned with Kawana...
So that's what you meant by Kawana.
Right. Better to flesh your shit.
So who's running the show in public security?
I wasn't told, unfortunately. Yeah, Watanabe speaking. Right. Got it. Call me if anything. Kawana's been spotted. A witness report seeing...
Seriously?
He didn't say for sure.
Where's he at?
Fukutokucho, in Koreatown, where the Komi-jewel hang out.
Komi-jewel?
Apparently it means spider web in Korean.
And Kawana's there?
You're not gonna say you got that from me, right?
I don't have much time. You said I'm sure that's why you're telling me all this.
If you find him, let him know it's public security that's after him.
Wise yourself.
Let's go. Come on. Let's go.
And stay down. Starving. It's pretty tasty. Thanks.
ありがとうございます。
Really, guys? What a waste.
Wise as always.
Let's go.
Really, guys? Oh, you morons.
Let's do this. Let's go.
And stay down.
Let's go.
Really, guys?
Come on. Let's go.
What a waste. For real?
Let's go.
stay down.
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。いらっしゃいませ。
Starving. Pretty tasty. Thanks.
ありがとうございます。
Yagamishi, it's me. I have an update for you. It's
Yeah, Komijul, right?
Ah, fastidious as ever. But
Already?
they're probably gonna surround the area and
Public security.
unstack the damn...
Long story short,
I most certainly can. In the meantime, I'll be...
appreciate that.
This is Tsukumo. Yagamishi, please come in.
Hey, I think I'm in front of Kom.
Indeed you are.
Then you'll notice the cops block the road.
Not to worry.
Alright, let's go. Way to go.
Can you see the white...
Yeah, I can.
There's a really small... It'll be tight.
Yeah, but...
You can let that...
なんだ。
Tsukumo, where should I go from here?
Komi Jewel proper seems to be located behind. There's one door in the fence, so that's your.
あれって。あれは。
Tsukumo, can I get a hand?
Just leave it to me.
いたぞこっちだ
Okay, that makes sense. Tsukumo, keep navigating, huh? Sweet.
Relax with the yelling, will you? You're giving away our location.
How am I supposed to relax? This shit's intense!
Shh. Shh. Shh.
Sugiura?
Didn't Tsukumo-kun tell you I was on my way?
Yeah.
Yagami-san, all the...
Does that mean RK beat the police to Kawan?
No, not exactly. I just saw some... But maybe I'm wrong. I mean...
No, that was no mistake.
But why?
Someone in authority on the force is trying to get rid of Kawana. Insane or...
I don't.
Good question. Aren't there people from... Maybe we can...
Worth... That looks like a lot of RK muscle to me, Yagami-san.
Yeah. But if that many are out searching, still...
True. I don't see anywhere else we can go. So let's go up those stairs.
Looks like this is the highest we can go.
Yagami-san, we've got RK coming in from below, too.
Let's find another route on this floor. Suspicious. Hey. Suspicious. Suspicious.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
Good work, Yagami-san.
Yo!
Huh?
Komi. What's going on? Yagami-san.
I'd rather...
So...
Yeah.
Let's do this. Yagami-san, looks like the top floor is up ahead. There's a room on this side too, though. Might be worth checking out. Wish we'd have... Are you ready to go, Yagami-san?
Yeah.
Man, where is this fucking guy? This shit's taking forever. Yeah. It's not like anyone... Then what do we do?
Seems like Kowana-san's
Let's
getting...
find out, Mark.
You can
Well,
just...
I only can... Okay. Hello, gentlemen. A couple...
You with the Komi jewel?
They don't even recognize you, Yagami-san?
Well, that's kind of sad.
What's going on here?
Huh?
Yagami. Hey, that's a detective from... A detective? Just get him! There were kids... Fuck yeah. Let's get it started. I've been...
Great. More of them.
Let's go.
That all you got? I thought there were more of you guys.
Let's not jinx it, man.
You guys came looking for Kuwana, right? What were you gonna do to him?
We were just told to catch him. Not sure what comes after that.
You sure the plan wasn't to kill him?
I said I don't know!
Who gave the order here? Soma?
It was Akusa-san. Probably on Soma-san's orders, though.
Hey, Yagami-san?
Hey, how come Ijincho has so many creepy men?
I was just gonna ask you.
Kuwana's not here.
Huh?
That intel was fake. We were the ones who put it out.
You live here? Then you...
Normally, it's us hiring the handyman. But this...
Huh? To put...
Yes. He said he wanted to see what kind of enemy. Seeing as how easy police info meant, were he any closer, he would have...
So Kuwana's nearby, watching everything...
We'll have to clear...
Hey!
Sorry.
As you said, Kuwana's returned to Ijincho.
Where's he hiding out?
Under the protection of Tesso from the Yokohama Ryomon. But you're cleared to...
Kuwana actually said he'd meet us?
Come on. There's a way through the cops.
Guess you're not so bad after all.
Bear in mind, you may not leave alive.
And...
So, where do we find Kuwana?
I'm sure the Ryomon will lead us to him. Just so happens I've got...
What?
Now let's get there before Kuwana changes his mind.
Yeah, let's go.
Starving. Pretty tasty. Thanks.
ありがとうございます。
Hold up, Yaga-san. Let's go.
Really, guys? I wish you hadn't. What a waste.
Yeah, let's go.
stay down.
Great. Let's go.
Let's do this.
What a waste.
Yeah, let's go.
For real?
Let's go.
And stay down.
Come on.
Over here!
Really, guys? I wish you hadn't. What a waste. Starting pretty tasty, thanks.
ありがとうございます。
Defense stayed out. Why is this?
Let's go.
What a waste.
Yeah, let's go.
It's pretty tasty, thanks.
So, you Yagami Yanaki, will you be coming
Sure, let me pass.
this way?
Bro, hey man. Welcome back, friends.
Tesso Aniki? Do I have to call you that?
Take your seat. And you too, buddy.
This'll be fun.
And which of your names should we be using for you now? Kawana? Or do you prefer Kitakata-sensei?
Kitakata's a name that's been all but murdered by society. In Ijincho, I'm just a merry old handyman Kawana-san.
If you ask the cops, you're the murder suspect Kitakata. After killing Sawa-sensei, you fled the scene. At least, that's the story the police top brass are passing down through the ranks. Now, why would they say something like that about you?
Calm down, Yagami. How come you never relax?
So Kawan hired you guys from the start, and you pretended to not know it? If that's the case, you really went all out for me.
Didn't I tell you? The Leo Tesso didn't know I was the one who hired him.
It's just how it is.
You really aren't hiding anything?
He's a former high school teacher. There'd be much more to hide than that.
Honestly, I'm at a loss.
And I'm still trying. You've got my student helpers.
You mean graduates from Kurokawa?
Very good, Sugiura. All the secret...
Fine. And I'm gonna light up.
You were just over at Komijou, weren't you? RK was looking for me then.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm even more confused. Who has influence?
Here to venture again.
They'd be the uneducated guesses of
I haven't confirmed it.
Oh?
Reiko...
What?
There's a chance she's the one trying to sell it.
Public security?
A detective from Kanagawa PD who was also public security is protecting
Hey, back up. What?
Kawana had his former students kidnap Shinya Kawai in Kamurocho 5 years ago. The same... Kawai was killed after... Before you killed Kawai, you approached Rick. Ahara told us that. Before taking revenge on him, did you make the same offer?
What if I did?
She's the vice minister of the Ministry of Health. She's pretty popular. If it would have surfaced that she agreed to a revenge killing, they'd have... If you get to go down in cuffs instead of a body bag, before that can happen, Reiko Kusamoto plans to...
Have me silenced and use public...
Exactly. Except public security would explain why public security...
I see.
Something wrong with it?
Unfortunately, yes.
And what's that?
I did, in fact, approach Kusamoto-san 5 years ago, and just as you said, I used...
And?
From that point on, Kusamoto-san knew I was direct. So, if Kusamoto-san wanted to... But the fact is, which means...
Sure. That makes some sense.
Hey, so sorry if this is off topic, but what was Kusumoto?
She was standing right there with me. Afterwards...
Why?
Shinya Kawai died at the hands of she took it slow, making just like Akihiro Ehara.
She killed Kawai herself?
Afterward, she...
Damn, man.
I was the only one who knew that on that day 5 years ago. And I was the only one with Kusumo.
This sounds way too crazy to be...
Even so. Besides, I doubt the
And
Vice
who is
Minister...
giving them...
Well, I'd say I'm sure public security contracted RK. I imagine they're so...
Either way, whoever... So if it is...
An enemy?
Yeah. Nothing would be more valuable. Or is that why public security's... If they wanted to take her down...
Right. Plus, she... All just more...
I read some article about how even the...
So the Prime Minister?
He's just an example.
Hey,
weren't you...
Don't be a dick.
So whoever they must have got their start. That puts Ehara and Reiko. And if they discovered that Kawai also vanished 5 years ago.
Regardless, that wouldn't account for the rest of the incidents where a bully ended up dead. You'd know. You're the one going up and down the whole country killing them off, aren't you? Kawai makes number 7.
7? Damn, man.
It wouldn't take much to connect the dots. It'd lead straight to her. Reiko Kusumoto. Then they'd know that she was among the victims who got her revenge.
Yeah. And then, to Ahara's case. The link between him and Kusumoto is clear as day now if you know what you're looking for. That link is Sawa-sensei. It took me a while, but I connected the two cases together myself. It was RK. She never should have even been on their radar. In fact, they traced your name for her. Sawa-sensei knew. She suspected you were involved with the Mikoshiba murder in one way or another, right? You don't care. You see your killing spree on these former bullies like you're doing the country a service. In your eyes, this is vengeance. Actually, no. You'd call it justice, wouldn't you? Except... Sawa-sensei wouldn't have died if it was.
That was never my intent. She shouldn't have died.
No. You don't get to just brush her off like that. Like an afterthought. You had to have known you'd go down for this eventually. And you're fine if all your old students like Yui Mamiya go down with you. By then, why would you look back at your trail of blood? Why would you clean up all your carnage? It's not your problem, right? You move forward with one purpose. Send as many bullies to hell as you can. Beyond that, you don't give a shit what happens. Sawa-sensei died in tears. You didn't see what I saw. The fear she must have felt was still frozen on her face. You, Ehara, Reiko Kusumoto, you're all murderers. And so far, all of you have gotten away with it. So why did Yoko Sawa end up having to pay the price? Tell me, will you even be able to look her in the eye when you die?
I doubt it. That's gonna follow me well into the afterlife. So what now, then? March to the cops and turn myself in?
You should. If you don't do exactly that, no one will know why she had to die. And that'll be the end of her story. Everyone will keep on dancing around her death, even though she was completely innocent. Just like the cops are doing.
Afraid I can't do that. If I turn myself in now, there's only one thing that happens. Public security takes me out. And worse, Reiko Kusumoto would be compromised. And that, I will never allow to happen. Of all the people involved in this, she deserves to walk free. Her revenge was justified.
You think so?
All she did was scrape off the scum of the earth that pushed her only son into an attempted suicide. She didn't sit around crying about a legal miscarriage. She took justice into her own hands. No one had any right to indict her for that. So don't go there. Nobody lays a finger on her.
Hey, skinny ginger kid. Looks like this is gonna turn into a little more than a chat.
Good thinking.
So is your plan kill me too? Anyone who interferes with your justice? We all get added to your body count, don't we?
The punishment fits the crime. You're just blind. If you can't see that, then you can go to hell! Stay out of my way! Come on! Bring it on!
How long has this been going now?
I lost track.
Call it?
Nah. They're gonna tire out eventually. Beating the shit out of each other is the way some people communicate.
I can see that.
There we go. Now it's on.
Yeah, it's about that time.
Haven't you had enough yet?
What?
You think it's time to give it a rest?
Hell no. Stay out of our way.
You're not looking so hot.
You got lucky I stopped when I did, you know. I had a move lined up with your name on it.
You're the one who got lucky as far as I'm concerned. I was about to kick your ass.
What a fucking mess, guys. Hey, both of you eat. Your food.
One of our higher-ups cooked this himself. Look good if there's any left.
Not a problem. This stuff's great.
Delicious.
So that means Reiko Kusamoto could be being targeted by public security.
Right. It's possible part of the police wants to catch me, as that's only if public security really is behind this.
Well, someone up top's been putting pressure on the investigation. That much is clear. But no matter how you slice it, the fact that you're enemy number one, unfortunately, all I got out of that cop was that
Public security is Japan's top
Agreed.
And I guess now's a good time to make...
Huh?
Tell me, who benefits the most from you two fight? That'd be public security. The more you drag each other down, the easier... By the time you notice, it's too late. They've got you. But what if you two work together? You watch each other's backs and act before... You might even be able to find out who's pulling this...
Huh. Yeah. For two enemies to join forces, there needs to be an even greater threat to fight.
Sure. I'm on board with
Fine, but this is only temporary. Once we finish with public security, I'm gonna make sure you...
Okay. Then where do we start? Should we...
No. First we need to confirm
Right.
public...
We'll make our move.
We have the element of surprise. They have no
And
idea...
we'll use it to our advantage. Outsmart it. If public security's trying to find some leverage against... They're the experts in wiretapping and espionage, after all.
How?
We'll just give her a call.
Right here?
Yes. That way, her enemy and public security is the only one in Japan.
Yeah. You saying if you call up Reiko, we maybe not do that?
Actually, that might just...
Huh? Bro, what?
Yagami-san, you sure...
Whoa. This is
Good shit, huh?
Kuwana.
5 years ago. On the night she killed
So you
me.
have her...
If it has...
What is it then?
What?
We're gonna set a trap to find out if we really... They trace the call and they send people for it. That's why we're gonna call Reiko Kusamoto.
Will that work?
We'll use 2 phones that can't be traced back to us. Best to do this someplace with no one around. What?
Wait.
Don't worry.
First, we need to know our enemy. I'll have Tsukumo prep...
Which means a truce for the time being?
Only while you're here.
Man.
Cheers to that. Hey, so
2 of them, right?
just like you asked for.
Nicely done, Yokohama 90.
Just the two I've been waiting.
Hey, got those burnt?
Of course, I still don't fully get what...
Okay, I'll break it down. First, we call Kawana, using them that way. The phones won't be connected to each other, but their voice... If public security finds out Reiko Kusamoto, then we can see exactly who they send.
Surely you don't intend to do that.
Yeah, we'll do it somewhere remote. And it's gotta have a good vantage point.
It's late, so no one should be...
Where is it?
It's right near Seirio High. There's a great...
Okay, you two stay put. I should be able to...
you sure about that?
Let me at least put out a drone, Yagamishi. I'll use it to capture the faces of Kawana-san.
That'd be good.
Wait there! Tear me up again! Let's go!
What a waste.
Let go!
Really, guys? I wish you and stay down.
Let's go!
What a waste. For real?
Let's go!
And stay down.
いらっしゃいませ。
Star, pretty tasty. Thanks.
ありがとうございます。
Really, guys?
Great.
What a waste. And stay down.
いらっしゃいませ。
Starving. Pretty tasty. Thanks.
ありがとうございました。
Really, guys? And stay down. This must be the construction site Tsukumo was talking.
This is Tsukumo. Yagamishi, I've confirmed your position.
Yeah. I think I can spot whoever comes close from here. I'm gonna call Kawana on the burner now.
Understood. It's Kawana.
You ready? I'm about to call Reiko Kusamoto. Once you're
It's been
connected...
5 years since I last spoke to her.
Yeah. Can't imagine this won't be awkward.
Yes, hello?
This is Kitakata, from Kurakawa Academy.
What?
You'll have to forgive me for this, but the position I'm in required me to reach out to you. I would never have done this otherwise. I should also note, there's a high probability this phone call is being tapped.
I see. Very well, then.
It's been 13 years, Kusumoto-san.
So it has.
Kitakata-sensei.
I've read about your accomplishments. To think you'd become a vice minister.
You never really know how things are going to work out.
But that's not true at all, Kusumoto-san. You were always destined to move up in the world. I've got to be honest with you. A woman as virtuous and as capable as you deserves the world and then some.
But how is Mitsuru-kun?
I'm afraid he's still asleep. Nothing's changed.
I see. I wish I had the words.
What is it you wanted?
If you've been watching the news, you probably already heard. I've become a prime suspect for a crime. They think I murdered Yokosawa in her apartment.
I've heard.
Obviously, it wasn't me who killed her, of course. Do you happen to remember Sawa-kun by any chance?
The girl from your class. She was the only one of those students who ever came to visit Mitsuru. But then that's been at least 10 years now. I got a letter from her once. She wanted to tell me she'd become a teacher. But I never did reply. And that was the last I'd heard from her.
I see.
So back to my question. What do you want?
I hope you weren't planning to ask me for a favor. I'm afraid the answer would be no.
No, it's not that. It's just... I wanted to let you know that at some point, someone may come to you to ask a few questions about me. I thought I should give you a heads up. I'll make every effort to ensure they won't cause any trouble for you, Kusumoto-san. I'm sorry about this. I'll try to handle it from my side.
So in your opinion then, do you believe anything related to you could cause me any trouble?
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll be just fine.
We're almost to the signal. Kill the headlights.
2 cars inbound. Looks like we were right on the money. This proves Riko Kusamoto's phone is compromised. And if there's one organization capable of tracing a call and moving on it, it's gotta be Public Security on the hunt for Kawana.
Public Security is really coming straight to you by car?
No. There's no way they could mobilize their people that quickly. My guess? It's gotta be the prefectural police that they've got in their pocket. Or it's just RK.
I will say it's been great to hear your voice again. But this should be the last time you ever hear from me. I'll try my best.
I understand. Goodbye.
Hey, look! It's a drone! It has a phone attached to it. Shoot it! Shoot it down!
You sure?
Just take it down! Hurry it up! Hey! What the fuck are you aiming at?
I can't hit it! It's too small! Shit!
Damn, dude. How the hell are we supposed to chase down a drone? And where the fuck is this Kawana guy?
Who knows, man? They called us in to catch the shithead, but how the hell are we supposed to do that? It's fucked up. Do we look like spec ops?
Yeah, right. But at least you gotta shoot that thing.
This is my second time, actually. I took a few shots at some kids in a park. I aimed at the ground and sent those little shits running for their lives.
We're done here. Pack it in.
That's 6 punks and only 1 gun between you by my count.
Who the fuck are you?
It was you guys in charge. I'm sure Kawana would have had this whole thing solved a long time ago. Well, then again, I suppose I do have to give you credit for how fast you made it here.
That was my gun, asshole!
Who's the one giving the orders? You may as well just level with me. You guys are RK's bottom rung, right?
It sounds like you must know Kuwana. Well, I guess we're not gonna be leaving here empty-handed after all. Come on! We're taking this guy in, boys! Fuck him up!
Let's go.
Let's go.
Who sent you here?
The order came from the head honchos in RK.
You mean Soma?
Not that high up. It was one of the bosses. There's a bunch of them.
What did they tell you to do once you found Kuwana?
They just said to catch him. Well, they also made it very clear not to kill him. Like we'd pulled the trigger. We never even heard what our cut was.
Just another useless grunt. Tell me, gentlemen, how would you feel if you found out you were just pawns in public security's game?
We're playing what game now?
I suggest you quit RK while you can. Go tell your buddies, get them up too. Otherwise, they'll keep you in the dark, use you and toss you aside. And then, you'll end up in a ditch there's no crawling out of.
Yes?
Pardon me. You would be Reiko Kusamoto, correct?
Sir, it's a little late for this. How'd you get in here in the first place? I've expressly forbid having visitors.
Calm now. I'm a coordinator with the National Police Bureau, but I'm sure you're familiar with my Division of Public Security. Bondo is my name, ma'am.
Are you now? Well, I'm afraid coordinator is rather vague.
I have a more public-facing title as well, of course. But I'm trying to be discreet here, so let's not get bogged down with minor details. It's in our best interests. I'm afraid that won't help. I've already seen to that.
What is this?
It's a question I need answered with some urgency, Kusamoto-san. It concerns the disappearance of a certain individual.
Huh.
About 5 years ago, a man vanished off the streets of Kamurocho. I'm sure you'll recognize him. A former classmate of Mitsuru-kun here, Shinya Kawai. I believe there are things you might know. I can say that with some level of certainty as a matter of fact.